You are currently in the process of destroying the single most valuable decade of your entire life. And you're doing it so quietly that you won't even realize it until you're broke, burnt out, and staring at someone half your age who already took everything you wanted. This is not a warning. This is an autopsy of your future if you keep doing what you're doing right now. Most people will read every single word of this and still change nothing. A handful will close this tab in the next 60 seconds and go delete the habits that are murdering their potential. Let's see which one you are. You think your 20s are for finding yourself? That's the first lie. Your 20s are for building your set. There is no finding. There is only creating or rotting, and right now, you're rotting beautifully. Every morning you wake up, and the very first thing you do is reach for your phone. You don't even open your eyes fully before you're scrolling. You let 16-year-old girls in bikinis and millionaires in rented decide how you feel about your own life before you even pissed. You just handed the most important part of your day, the first hour, to people who don't know your name and don't care if you die tomorrow. That single habit alone is enough to guarantee you stay average forever. You chose a college major because it pays well or because your parents smiled when you said it. You're 3 years into a degree you secretly hate, taking classes that make you want to claw your eyes out, surrounded by people who are just as lost as you are. You're trading 4 to 6 years of your youth for a piece of paper that will get you a job you're going to hate even more than the classes. You're not building a future. You're buying a longer chain. Your friend group is a museum of broken dreams. You have that one friend who talks about starting a clothing brand every single week for the last 3 years. You have another one who says we should move to Dubai every time he's high. Nothing ever happens. You laugh about it, you meme about it, you get drunk and say, next year we go crazy. Next year never comes. You are the average of these people. Look at them. That's your future in 4K. You spend your weekends exactly the same way. Thursday, you're already planning how fucked up you're going to get. Friday, you pregame. Saturday, you black out. Sunday, you recover and feel like human garbage. That's 104 weekends a year. 104 days, completely erased from your life. That's almost 4 entire months, every single year that you voluntarily throw in the trash. Your brain needed those days to learn skills, build businesses, get in shape, read books, network, create. Instead, you gave them to vodka, bad decisions, and people you won't remember in 5 years. You're terrified of being uncomfortable. Someone invites you to an event where you want to know anyone. Harpas. You see a job posting that excites you, but you're not qualified? You close the tab. You want to talk to that person who intimidates you? You wait until you feel more confident. You will never feel more confident. Confidence is the reward for doing the thing while shaking. You're choosing comfort every single day and wondering why nothing changes. You're waiting for permission that will never come. You're waiting to feel ready. You're waiting for the perfect idea. You're waiting for Monday. You're waiting for January 1st. You're waiting for the stars to align and the universe to send you a golden ticket. The universe doesn't do that. The universe rewards people who start before they're ready. You're not waiting for the right time. You're waiting to die. You consume like a machine and create like a ghost. You have 47 tabs open of how to make money online. You watch 8 hours of motivation a day. You save 400 TikToks about discipline. You have a folder called Ideas with 180 notes you've never opened again. Your output is 0. You are a human sponge. You absorb everything and produce nothing. Sponges don't get rich. Sponges don't get respected. Sponges get squeezed and thrown away. You still blame everything except yourself. Your parents didn't teach you about money. Your school didn't prepare you. The economy is bad. You have anxiety. You're just not a morning person. Blame is the perfume of losers. It smells nice and covers up the fact that you're wrong. The moment you take 100% responsibility for everything in your life, is the moment you become dangerous. Until then, you're just another victim waiting for someone to save you. You think your 20s are the fun decade. They're not. They're the compound interest decade. Every book you read in your 20s will pay dividends for 50 years. Every skill you master will make you money while you sleep when you're 40. Every risk you take now will look like genius later. Every year you waste will cost you 10 years later. You are planting seeds right now. Most of you are planting weeds and calling it living. You still believe it'll just work out. You have this quiet background hope that somehow everything will fall into place without you having to become a different person. You want the six-pack without quitting sugar? You want the business without working weekends? You want the girl without fixing your confidence? You want respect without results? Hope is the most expensive drug on the planet, and you're addicted. You're addicted to being liked. You post a story and check who viewed it. You say yes when you want to say no because you don't want to be that guy. You keep people in your life who drain you because ending things is awkward. You'd rather be liked and miserable than disliked and free. Being liked by everyone is the fastest way to become nothing to everyone. You treat your body like a trash can. You eat like a raccoon. You sleep for hours because hustle culture. You haven't seen the inside of a gym since high school. You wonder why you have no energy, brain fog, and look like you're aging in dog years. Your body is the only vehicle you get for this entire ride. You're dragging it through mud and wondering why the engine is failing. You're scared of looking stupid. That's the real reason you haven't started. You're scared the YouTube channel will get 0 views. You're scared the business will fail. You're scared people will laugh. So, you do nothing. Doing nothing feels safe. Looking stupid for 6 months is the price of entry to not being broke forever. Pay it or stay poor. You compare your day one to someone else's day 1000. You see a 24-year-old with a Lamborghini and think I'm behind. You don't see the 5 years of failure, debt, and depression they went through to get there. You see the highlight reel and compare it to your behind. That comparison is poison. Delete it. You think I'll get serious later? Later is the favorite word of people who end up at 40 with nothing. Later never comes. There is only today. Every day you say later is another day you chose to stay exactly where you are. Your future self is not going to magically become disciplined. He becomes disciplined because you start today. You still care what they think. Your ex. Your old high school friends. That random person on Twitter with 200 followers. You're letting people who aren't paying your bills control your decisions. The day you stop needing approval is the day you become free. Until then, you're just a puppet with Wi-Fi. You're secretly proud of being busy. You flex how little sleep you get. You brag about your 14-hour days doing meaningless tasks. Busiest the new lazy. Busy people don't have time to build something that matters. They have time to look productive while achieving nothing. You think motivation is going to save you? It won't. Motivation is a lying prostitute that shows up when she feels like it and disappears when you need her most. Discipline is the only thing that works when you feel like dying. You don't need another motivational video. You need to do the thing when you feel like shit. You're waiting to have it all figured out. You won't. Nobody does. The people you admire are just as confused as you are. They just learn to act despite the confusion. Certainty is a fantasy. Action is real. You treat time like it's infinite. It's not. You have roughly 3,000 weeks on this planet. You've already used up about 1,000 of them. Every week you waste in your 20s is a week you will never get back. Tick-tock. You think one day is a real day. One day I'll start the business. One day I'll get in shape. One day I'll fix my life. One day is a lie week, people tell themselves, so they can sleep at night. There is only day one or day none. You're still doing at least 7 of the things I just listed. That means your 20s are already dead. You're just attending the funeral in slow motion. But here's the part most people miss. It's not too late. Not yet. You can still save this decade. But it's going to hurt. It's going to require you to become a different person. The version of you that exists right now is the problem. You have to kill him. Close this tab right now and do these 5 things before the day ends. Delete Instagram and TikTok from your phone for the next 90 days. Block or unfriend every person who makes you feel smaller. Open your Notes app and write the one thing you're most scared to start. Schedule the first step of that thing into your calendar for tomorrow morning. Go to bed tonight knowing you just declared war on your old self. Most of you won't do it. You'll finish reading this, feel emotional for 12 seconds, then go right back to the same habits tomorrow. You'll bookmark this for later. You'll tell yourself you'll start Monday, and nothing will change. A tiny few of you will close this right now and go execute. Those are the people I'll see in 5 years living the life you currently jerk off to on social media. Your 20s are slipping through your fingers like sand. Every second you waste watching motivation instead of becoming the motivation is another second you'll never get back. Stop reading. Start building. Or stay exactly where you are until you're 35 and full of regret. The choice is yours.